December. Happy Tuesday. I'm gonna be honest, I'm having a day where I'm just feeling really gross today. Like my skin feels like it's purging. I don't want to touch it too much, but I can just feel like all the, you know when you've just been eating bad and you feel like it all comes out at once. Like my body is now just like rejecting it all and it's all coming out. I've not done a nose strip. This is gonna sound gross, but I do obviously do my skincare thoroughly. I've not done a nose strip in about a year. And I've noticed I've started getting blackheads. So Cass got these the other day and I've stolen one. So I've put one on and it's probably been on for about 10 minutes. They're way too big for my nose. I have to literally wrap it underneath. But let's peel it off. Oh my god. This is like a good pain though. I have a low pain tolerance, but I kind of like this pain. Oh, should be watching in the mirror really. I need a breather. Can I see anything coming out? Not really. I feel like nothing came out. When Cass does his, they're so good. Can we see anything? Is this really gross? I don't know if it's just taken off like my peach fuzz. Bit pathetic. Just made my nose nice and red anyway. But it's 11 o'clock. I'm just finishing last night's vlog from Kalani. And then today we're going to Ikea. Been meaning to go there for like a month. Well, since we moved in here, to be honest. It's one of them places where as soon as I get there, I kind of forget why I'm there, like what things I need. I've been eyeing up a few things on the website and I do think I'll go there, look at the things I wanted and still come home and order them. That sounds really crazy, but I just can't like fit it all in my car and stuff's heavy. It is easier if they just deliver it. And the weather's actually really nice today, but it's been so cold, so I'm gonna wrap up warm. I've just got a jumper on as normal and leggings. And I might brave it and do no makeup just so my skin can breathe, but you know, days like this you just want to put on makeup because you feel gross. But maybe I'll just put on glasses and some thick moisturiser and SPF. We're in Ikea, and if you watched my vlog the other day, I got a new ring light situation from B&M. This is so cool. This is obviously from Ikea. This is what it is, and it's all on a stand. Obviously it's quite bulky, but how good is that? Look at the light. Let's have a look. I mean, I look disgusting, but that is good. The light is good. Wow, how many ring lights can one girl have? That is the question. But who knew Ikea did ring lights? I've come with Nan. Nan, poke out. Hi. And Cassius. Where's he? Where's Cass? Run off.
Yeah, gone.
God, it's so hard with these two. Everyone runs in different directions. This is training for kids. Hi. Huh? Surely that's just for that induction hob.
Still those.
But we've got a hob.
Just saying, it's cheap. What do you want?
Just saying hi. Oh, as in, what do I want food? I remember when me and you first met, your mum and dad bragged so much how you're such a good chef. I honestly think you've cooked for me in 3 years. No more than 10 times. No, not even. Not even. Honestly, I want to go to Ikea for like weeks on end, and then literally within half an hour of being there, I hate it. I just think the amount of times I said yesterday, like, Ikea is so confusing. You go there, I feel like, with all these ideas in mind, and I've got a whole list of notes on my phone. Where's my phone? I have all the measurements of things I want to get and things I want to see if it will fit. And I just think it's so confusing. You see something that you thought you wanted and you're like, I either hate it, it's so big it's never ever going to fit in a gazillion years, or it's not in stock. So that was Ikea. I did get a couple things, so I'm going to do a little haul, but it is pathetic. When I tell you this haul is pathetic, but we can we can still show you. And I do have a couple things in mind that I'm going to order, which I won't bore you completely because I don't have them here, so it is boring. So I'd say my most exciting purchase is this. It's the vase on its own, which was, I've got my receipt here so I can tell you, £19. And this is big, like look at the size of my head. And my head's pretty big. It's a lovely, just clear, whoa, a lovely clear vase. And I've been looking for a vase. It's still not, I was picturing more like a bubble with like so like a big bubble that goes in a bit, but I really liked this. And then it was, obviously they put their vases next to their fake plants, which I'm here for. And I really liked these. Straight away, I put the twigs in the vase and I just really liked this sparse look. Maybe I'll fill it with water so that it kind of looks like they're real, but I just think fake plants are just brilliant. I mean, I've got my plant, oh that reminds me, I should have watered that. I do have my real plant, which I've had for ages, you would have probably seen, and that is from Ikea. A lot of people ask where that's from, and she's going strong. I need to water her as soon as I'm done. 4 of them twigs, they were I think £3.50 each, and yeah, 4, so it come to £14, and I just think that's going to look so nice on my kitchen table for now. A whisk. I told you this is really boring. I used the whisk that we have in our kitchen drawer to stir some paint, so we needed a new whisk. I've got this little drying rack, which I'll open when it's up, but it just is like it says on the tin, it's a drying rack, and we have one from Ikea at the moment, and it's on the side. It's great, but it's quite small. It's probably like half the size of this, and obviously there's only 2 of us, and 9 times out of 10 we don't eat dinner together because our schedules are just so different. So I got a bigger one, and I liked that the water just kind of sits in here because I can just tip it away, even though it would probably run off the side of my draining board into the sink anyway. But a nice black one, which doesn't really go with our kitchen, but I'm ignoring our kitchen because I've never spoken about that, but I do want to get our kitchen done at some point. Really likes it, and now I live with a boy. I have to listen to his wishes as well. I'll go ahead and get them then. So the kitchen's staying for a little while basically because we've but we've decorated most of the rooms, and it'd be nice to just chill for a bit once all the rooms are done, and probably do the kitchen like middle of next year. Lint rollers, these are the best lint rollers ever, by the way. If you go to Ikea, grab one of these because they're just the best, and they're great for white sofas and like fabric beds. It actually said on my bed thing, like lint roller me often, which yeah, you just need a million lint rollers. And then I got 10 of these bags. These bags are so good. I've always had so many. I don't know how they end up going missing. I think when I moved, people take them, like my nan bought some as well. They're really good for like under the bed, because obviously you can just pack them full and then you can just squash them to the sides. I know obviously vacuum packing's good, but I'm a bit lazy for that. So I just got loads of these bags, and also it's really handy for like my clothing brand. I can put stock in there. What else did I get these for? Just life, just putting stuff in for life, mainly under the bed as well, and they're so big. So that is my Ikea haul. Let me grab my phone. I think it's in the kitchen. So something I definitely know I'm getting, if anyone cares, is this chest of drawers. Just so big. And I like the colour, I like the vibe. It's quite like wishy-washy. And we picked it up to put it in the car, but Nan won that trip. She got the most. And she already had this big rug, and my car just was not going to play ball. So I just said, do you know what? I'll take one for the team. I'll go home and I'll order my bits and pay £40 delivery. But I just think it's lovely, and it's going to go in my little wardrobe room, my little, you know, my little, where the wall's being built. And the main reason, I think this is why I'm like, I hate Ikea today. Like next week I'll probably be over it and be like, I love it. But I went there to view the not the packs, because I had the packs wardrobe before, but the Elvari wardrobe system, which is like the open wardrobe system. I'll put a picture on the screen. These, I don't know the difference. They don't have the like wood compartments. They're just more open. I don't prefer the look to like built-in wardrobes, but because the room I'm working with is obviously just a built-off wall room. Am I making any sense? I'm overtired. Basically, they didn't have them in stock. Well, they didn't have them on show, and I just don't want to buy them without seeing them. So I've got another idea. Actually, you guys can help me. So I've got 2 ideas, not to make this really boring. I'm either going to do the Elvari system, which is like this vibe, and you can kind of plan it because it's Ikea. But I think Ikea is great to an extent. I had the pack system before, like their walk-in wardrobe, which I'll insert pictures on the screen in case you're new here. And I just liked it. I didn't love it. I don't think it gives you that finished bougie look. It definitely doesn't look like a carpenter's come in and done the work. Obviously, I know I could get a carpenter in, but I just know it's going to be thousands. And for what I just want practicality. Like, I want loads of rails. I don't really care what it looks like now, because it's not a whole room that's going to be like, it's not a show thing anymore. Before, it was like a whole room. People would come around if they'd come around for the first time, and they'd be like, oh, can I have a sneak peek in that room? And I was like, yeah, sure. Because it's like almost there to, not there to be shown off. Do you get what I'm saying? This is literally the back of a bedroom. We've put a wall so it's hidden. It's purposely supposed to be hidden. So my next option is just getting rails from Etsy. I've seen them like black, and then we're gonna go for a cream vibe. I'm thinking I'm swaying towards this, and then having like chests of drawers and stuff in the room as well. But this is what I'm weighing up. Let me know what you think. It's just, honestly, I wish people would make these decisions for me. First world problems, but I just need to get this stuff done, because it's the stuff that's really piling up now. Look what we finally got in the house, and I don't know what I think of it now. I feel like I really hated this table for a bit. You can barely see it, but it's a glass top. I've had this for ages, so you probably would have seen this. But I loved this when I saw it online, but now it's here. It matches the floor perfectly. But the beams are a lot lighter, so I don't know if it's too orangey. And it's way too heavy for me to move right now. And these are concrete blocks. But I feel like now they're next to each other, I think I prefer this vibe. Ignore the rug, it needs flattening. But I'm obviously gonna have to move it onto the rug at some point to see if I definitely don't like it. I don't know if I've missed a return period, but it is such a stunning table. I've seen a few people that have this kind of vibe. I do love it, but I do feel like this suits the room as well now. This suits this room more than my old place. You understand? But anyway, food for thought. I am actually going to end this vlogmas here. I've got the most boring things to do just to finish up the day. Just some returns, parcels, ship some 4849, which I feel like is getting a bit repetitive. And I just pieced this vlog together, and I feel like it's long enough for a vlogmas. So I mean it what I said. Please get back to me with your thoughts on what I should do in the home. I love the feedback, and also thank you guys so much for watching. I actually don't feel amazing. I feel like I'm getting bunged up again, so I'm gonna be kind to myself and wind this day up, round this day up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, I was gonna show you, I did treat myself to the YSL Hobo. She's my new baby. I need more black bags. That's my thing. I actually stupidly need a shoulder bag. I've got the Prada one, which I wore to Kalani. I like having ones for concerts and like when you're out and about. I'm going to Winter Wonderland soon, next week. And I feel like when you're out and about in a city, it's so good to have a shoulder bag that you can kind of like tuck under your coat. So that is not practical. But anyways, I am waffling. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow and see what we get up to. Bye.